You know what I'm saying? We just supposed to just read the name
They're
and
gonna
the
start the podcast.
like,
Oh, I'm saying, do y'all need some B-roll of me, like to make sure y'all mics and everything good, like some shy lights or something? Everybody connection good.
I'm official like a ref with a whistle. I'm always ready.
I ain't doing a robot in that.
I ain't doing a robot. All right, well.
Okay.
But, so you gonna introduce us?
Good morning, y'all.
Yeah.
So it's just like,
Are you already recording, Jason?
No.
Okay. Are you going to record though, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for tuning in to Tough Talk. Thank y'all for tuning in to Tough Talk. Boy, C4, the voice of the people. Mr. Homeboy.
Low life learns the way to live in a false environment.
Yep. Two special guests today, you know, coming from Memphis, Tennessee, my homeboy Jason Turner, aka Jay Turner.
They turn with the burner.
And we are pleased to have Camille Pickens coming in today to bless us and grace us with their presence. How y'all doing?
Good. How you feeling?
I'm feeling great. But I wanted to start off, man. You know, like with us, we don't even waste no time. We get straight to the logistics and ballistics. We get right up in there. And what I wanted to talk about is, you know, did everybody see that Black excellence that was on display on Inauguration Day? You
Absolutely.
Know, absolutely. You get a Black vice president. You know what I'm saying? You get Amanda Gorman get up there and give a poem for the ages. You know what I'm saying? Then you got Lloyd Austin, the first Black defense secretary ever. You know, so we represent in a real way. You know, that's how we got to do it.
We always do though, but we always do. It's just not getting noticed for real though. But
yeah, for real. We noticed. That's all that matters. We noticed.
We see.
That time they do though.
Well, but I mean, let me ask you a question, Camille. Like, do you think that like when we get into these positions and when we get into these places of influence, do you think that we have a different sense of responsibility to excel in these areas?
Absolutely. Definitely got to capitalize. You can't come across the opportunity and not capitalize, you know what I'm saying? So you definitely got to capitalize when you get into, you know, positions where you need to.
Yeah, I agree. I think that if we don't do it right, they won't let nobody like us do it again.
Definitely. Agreed.
And burnt the house down.
If Barack Obama would have burnt the White House down, then it would have just never been a Black person ever in there ever again. Like
all them Chris Tucker jokes would have happened, man. It was just made up bad, man. Barbecues and all that. Nah, he held his own. So it was by the time when now it's this time, sure, it's stability.
Yeah.
And to be consistency, which we ain't had in a while. So
it is, but I think we the only race that get held accountable for what other people do in the spotlight, like other Black people do in the spotlight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like there's still gonna be some more white presidents, but they damn near burnt the White House down.
All these years they've been doing it. They still coming through the White House. They still coming through the White House.
Hey, that's a tough talk snap right there, for real. That's a tough talk snap right there. That's a tough talk snap, like, because for real, hey, if white people ain't never held accountable for what other white people do.
No.
But every Black person is always held accountable for what other Black people do. Like, well, man, he can't be a Black quarterback. Oh, he shouldn't be a Black head coach. Oh, he shouldn't have this position. So,
all right,
let's get your take on this whole situation, because I see you over there. You know, like
I got a trick question amongst this.
Okay.
Name one time when a white woman was held accountable.
A white woman was held accountable.
You can't name a time.
I mean, I would like to. I can't, but I like to go back to your boy Bill Burr, his little rant on Saturday Night Live.
Yeah.
When he say white women are throwing their Gucci boot over the fence. And they took the struggle from the women.
Right.
Come on.
You trying to hijack them Black women struggle, man. Sit your ass down. Go sit next to your white husband.
They said about them for years why they did messed up.
Right.
But I was saying, like, it's so many times that white women be put in like positions of power that's in our day-to-day life. So for example, your HR manager usually at your job is a white woman. Why? So she can come in there, put her hand on your shoulder and ease your ass on up out of there. So all this time, it was like white women was always used as like a pillow for them to get to us, because we'll never chop a white woman head off.
So, that's true. And so, in the interest of not making this righteously a referendum about white women, and just
it's a referendum about white men.
No, it's
a family. No, hold on. What I'm saying, we as a family are held accountable. My wife held me accountable. So everybody married, or either they involved, their cousins, their brothers, they some kind of connect. So if everybody held everybody accountable, it's like right now, if I said some bug, you think my wife can let me walk out the house and carry it on my shoulder and walk out the door with it?
Right.
Well, you know, but to be fair, there are different varieties of wives in households. Like some white women and black women will stand idly by and let you do things. Like, as a matter of fact, we actually have a history of that, if we being honest.
Yeah.
Back in the days when the man used to go out of the house, the woman didn't care if he was cheating as long as he took care of the home.
Mainly
she didn't care what he was doing. She didn't hold him accountable. She
right.
didn't do nothing. That's part of the problem. That was the problem.
But it was mainly because the wife was terrified of the spouse.
Well,
I mean, you terrified of poverty mainly. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but I'm saying they have a history. They have a history of killing their wives, though.
See, I'm supposed to laugh at this type of stuff.
What are y'all doing, man? Y'all going off the rails. Like,
I mean, but it's true, because it's like, and we're using this from a point of, from her perspective. Shoot, her coming in as an investor, ain't who gonna believe her? But if she gonna get a white woman or a white man and put it in the forefront for her company, but she the head of it in the back of it, not to work.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, definitely. So then, okay, that's fine then. If we doing it then. Let's get down to brass tacks then. So what a lot of people don't understand really, in society as a whole, white men typically only, in this order, listen to people like this. It's white men only listening to other white men. And if they listen to a black man, that black man has to be very smart or in a place of influence. White women and black women. White men don't like women telling them what to do at all, period. That's not even like a color thing, really. But white men just don't like to be told what to do by nobody. Just being honest. So
where did that whole mind state come from?
Well, I don't think when people do when they was doing the Constitution, right? When they was making the Constitution, people don't realize that people as a whole weren't finna have the right to vote, because all the men in that room thought that they were so smart, and they didn't think that the people outside were smart enough to understand what they were voting for. So they felt compelled to take the right to vote from them because they thought that they were smarter than them.
But you know what was ironic in all that though? Now, it's a joke coming now. Don't get it twisted. This is a joke coming. But they felt the need that women couldn't vote while being dressed like women with wigs and heels and girdles on. You know what I'm saying? While being dressed like women, they decided they couldn't vote. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
Got on the tutu, but he like, hey, you can't vote. Like, get my clothes back.
Hey, pass me that girdle. Tighten my girdle for me. You know. What's really going? Okay, whatever.
But though, it sounds funny, but it's like I said, where did they get that from? I know in my household, my pops gave me my own constitution. Like, look, you can do what you want to do. You can set your own standards. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, when do you break that chain within your own people, and when do you start believing it? Because obviously the white man had to pass it on to his kids and say, you ain't got to listen to nobody. And then when did they start believing it? Be like, I ain't got to listen to it.
Well, I'm interested to get Camille's take on that, because she has chimed in much within it. I'll chime in next.
I feel like, society has made that from day one, from trying to take black people voice, their opinions, you know what I'm saying? From day one, society built that. So they probably picked that up soon coming out the womb, you know what I'm saying? They already knew that was something natural for them. Like, they felt like they was on the top. They felt like they was, you know what I'm saying, the top of the food chain. So They just basically passed it down to their kids and told them this what it is. Just like black people, your mama say, be in the house before the street lights come on. Your ass gonna be in the house before the street lights come on. Like they just listen to their people and do what they taught.
Yeah. And so while I agree with everything that you just said, I think that our experience shape our behavior, and our behavior shape our beliefs. Like, so if I'm around, if this is all I'm around, right, and I'm not introduced to anything else, and then one day I see that anything else, I'm like, what the hell is that? Like, I've never seen that before. So it's foreign to me because I have never experienced it. So when you come from a place of privilege, it's part of it is you believing that you're better than other people because you haven't been shown anything else. You haven't been, you come from a place of privilege. You exist in privilege. You don't know non-privilege. Like, you don't know what struggle is if you always come from privilege. So how could you empathize or sympathize with people that struggle? Because
I got a misunderstanding about struggle, because struggle is a state of mind. I mean, I know white people that
not a state of mind. Struggle is not a state of mind. You can say it, but there are people and there are logistical forces that have been put in place to make people struggle.
What I mean by that.
It's a mind state, but in the 80s, nobody wasn't getting no money in the 80s, Jason. It wasn't a mind state, it was poorness.
That's what I said.
You sound like Kanye.
Let me explain. You know, I'm gonna hit my Kanye moment. Let me explain.
He said slavery was a state of mind.
Let me explain.
All right.
When a white couple walk by, y'all automatically give them success. I use this example all the time. If a white woman pulled up in a hold on, listen. If a white woman pulled up in a Chevy Cobalt, you're gonna be like, damn, she's smart. Boy, she's a hustler, she's a saver. But if Cam pulled up in that same Chevy Cobalt, you're gonna be like, man, she poor. She can't afford a better car. That's what I mean by is a state of mind. We automatically give them their roses, like, oh yeah, you won already. We know you should win. You go.
Can I piggyback on what you're saying? Like if a white woman, she wearing cubic zirconia, you gonna automatically assume that's real.
But for me to walk,
I'm just saying, like, you are people on this show right now. I'm just saying the
mind state.
Right.
But this is the thing, though.
That don't mean it's a state of mind, though.
Right,
struggle. What they got to do with struggle?
But that's my y'all actually, Camille, they making my point for me. Your experiences with them gives you that thought process about them. Because if you haven't experienced a poor white person, then why would you assume that if a poor white person pulled up in the Cobalt that they was poor when you ain't never experienced a poor white person before?
Yeah.
You don't even know what it is. So you can't say what it is.
I was born in Montgomery, Alabama in 1981. But I ain't know what white people were until I moved to Jacksonville, Florida in like 92.
Even though
I knew 10 white people,
not 100% black people.
I knew 10 white people for a decade.
But that's how it was growing up on the south side of Chicago. Only white teachers, only white people I seen was my teachers. You know what I mean? That was it.
I agree on both sides. I understand, back in the day, of course, they put, things in the way of us trying to be successful. Like, yeah, I understand that. But I feel like nowadays, everybody want to just say, oh, they struggle. So it's definitely a mind thing. Like, I'm surrounded by, poor people. That's where I grew up at. Right now, I'm in North Carolina. I understand I had to move out my environment to, explore, to level up. So definitely a mind thing. I've been struggling all my life, but that ain't, mean nothing.
You right. That's why I said I wasn't disagreeing with his point as it being a mind state, but I was saying it is just not there because there were things that were put in place to make people struggle, is what I'm saying. Yeah. But also, as far as the mind thing, like the 100%, like, get your mind out there. That's why people don't travel. People are living in their neighborhood their whole life and never even go outside the city. It's people that live in Charlotte, and I know more about Charlotte than they do. They were born and raised here. Like,
I've been here like 3 years, and I'm like, you ain't did this.
Right. So you can't even so you definitely can't get your mind state right if you can't even get out of your own environment to go thrive and see
for example, when I moved to Memphis, a lot of people was like, man, why you move to Memphis, man? There ain't no money there. And I'm like, dude, it's plenty of money there in Memphis. But like the people that stay here in Memphis, they're like, man, ain't no money here in Memphis. They think that they can move to Atlanta or Charlotte and that's where the money gonna be. And I'm like, it's still you. It's still gonna be you. No matter where you move in this country, the world, anywhere, it's still gotta be you first.
Oh, it's on our way. It better be you first.
Hey, but most people don't put you first. They put the manager, they put the owner of that job up first to make them successful, to make you. Yeah. So for example, I always say, if I'm an owner of the company, if I put Jordans in a PlayStation outside the job and try to pay you with it in some weed, would you take it? Nah. But then when I give you your money, that's what you're gonna buy with it. So now it's a state of mind to be like, nah, I get money. What do I do with it? Ask yourself, why your management or jobs have never had a sit down or a fireside meet. All of us worked in the restaurant business before, where they be like, all right, this is what you invest your money in. I'm the manager. This is what I got my money in. I'm this. So now the dishwasher can start putting his money into it. He can get more comfortable. You know what I'm saying? He can show up to work every day. Why? He got more money coming in. But we ain't finna do that part of it though.
Right. But you know, it's always gonna be three classes, right? You know what I'm saying? Now, in the words of Steve Harvey, big ups. You know what I'm saying? The best thing you can do for poor people is not be one of them. You understand? That's the best thing you can do for them. Now what I'm saying, what I'm saying about that is, it's always gonna be those people. You get what I'm saying? You just gotta be in your mind and your heart not to be one of them people. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be them people. It's gonna be middle class, lower class, upper class. It's gonna
they
be
glorified it to be cool to be poor though. You know what I'm saying? I came from the gutter. I had to eat beans and rice.
No. They only do it. They only but they only do it after they done got money. You get what I'm saying? They don't glorify why they broke. They only do it when they got money afterwards. I don't think they glorify it. I think they speaking about they do kind of glorify it. I think some people do. Everybody, it's not. You can't paint the whole bar brush with the whole everybody glorified. Not everybody. You know everybody. No, I know nothing is all, but I'm saying that the majority of those people are not glorifying that they're speaking to it.
But a lot of them got money. A lot of them got money in Bitcoin. Are they glorifying that?
No. I understand that. They're not even mentioning it. Well, to be fair,
it's a mention in the glorification.
Just because they're not making a song about it, don't mean that they're not mentioning it to their friends or talking to their loved ones about it. You can't say that they aren't doing that.
If it was, I say nah, because if it was, the community, it'd have been a spread faster and better, and more people be comfortable.
You said what?
If put like this, if Jay-Z came out right now and said, this is how you buy Bitcoin, every time when I say buy it, this is what I'm gonna do. If everybody got on board and everybody made money, would it change? Would it change the world?
It would change. It would change people's minds. Like, they have a lot of influence over what people do, and yet they choose to still tell people to do dumb stuff. So I understand what you're saying, and they don't tell people about, well, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna do it live tomorrow and tell y'all how, you know, like, this is an investment that you might want to look in. Like, I know how to get a house without no money down, you know, and, you know, no closing costs, no none of that.
Brian City Home Files, baby, that we learn how to do, baby. I learned how to do that.
I mean, but you gotta, but you know what, Jason and Camille and Lo, I believe that people can't put the onus on nobody else. If they want the information, they know how to go find it for themselves too.
I say, I'm gonna take that back. I'm gonna explain why. Man, I was searching for information for a decade. Man, I tried all kind of ways to find information. I had the money in my hand waving like, I pay for the information, give me the information. I had to literally take myself out of that whole environment, throw myself into a different environment and just go off on a whim. But as far as my environment and me waving the money, like, I got 10 grand, any of this and this, nobody knew what to do with the money, or they didn't know how to return my money. So that goes back to education too. It's like everybody be like making boss moves, but they be like, are you making a profit? You can make a boss move, but are you making a profit? I was all about the profit.
I don't think they teach you the exclusive. I think a boss move is a profit. But I don't think just
a lot of people just move. A lot of people just wake up and just move their hands and move their arms, and it don't really be producing that.
But I mean, right? No, I understand. If you got something that ain't producing nothing, then it was just a move. It wasn't a boss move.
Right.
But what you doing down there? What you sipping on? I'm not sipping on nothing. This is water for the record.
Starbucks, man.
Water, Aquafina. Hydrate yourself.
I drank Starbucks water. It's good for you. Raspberry.
But I mean, I don't know, man. Like I said, it's a real women's movement going on right now, though. For real, women are coming up. Like for real,
let me say this though, man. You talked about this the other day. If women be on the move so much, like why do it take a man to help push them? Like why we can't get the fuck out the way sometimes? You know what I'm saying? Like for example, man, you had that conversation about the Atlanta Dream. They made their own movement, but they didn't technically get steam until LeBron was like, I'm thinking about buying this team. Now people like, oh, man, these girls booted their own fucking owner out the office. Have you ever walked in your own office and told you French kiss my ass? I have.
No profanity.
But if you can't go there into your own manager office and control your own destiny, then they ain't need no men in them.
Man, wait a minute. So wait, you saying that? Wait, hold on.
Backwards and forwards. I think you need one. You still need one.
You say wait now. So you say if you can't control your own destiny, what? First of all,
you don't always need no man to come in every time. You know what I'm saying? To step in when you got the movement going. They already got their movement. They were making it happen. Like ain't nobody need to come in and say nothing. But then you got to think about it when you say you finna make them your employee. At no time did the NBA ever say when they started the WNBA that we're gonna take a cut of our salary and slide it over to the WNBA.
This is the you against LeBron thing. If anybody else that came in and did that, you wouldn't have said nothing about it.
But look though, peep it though.
Your bias be reaching all-time lows sometimes because he only just trying to come in and help them get the lady out of there that was the racist. That's all he trying to do.
When I turn my TV on and the man on the TV, and I show my wife this, and I recorded it. I want to say I still recorded it. When the man on the TV on ESPN say it drew steam because LeBron said it. What do you mean? Like I hate for LeBron? No. Okay, when the little boy got killed in LeBron City, did he say anything or get anything movement? No. So it's like, why should I respect him? He's a hooper, but he's not no voice for the black community, not for me, like whatever. Like there's plenty of stuff. Even when he put that school in the community, shit, they went in debt. You know what I'm saying? Like you can drop the money in it, but it still was a lower income. It's numbers game. 1 + 1 = 2. If you put that school in there, they still had to make taxpayers money, but they didn't even got enough money to get the water clean.
So what is exactly, I mean, are we really doing this right now? Look, let me ask you something. Let me ask you a real genuine question. There is not one human being that I could think of that ain't got no smut on their record of some sort. Right. And so for you, I think to be genuinely nitpicking at somebody that's trying to make an effort to do right by people, and I know you got smut on your record, I got smut on my record. Like everything you do ain't the most genuine, authentic.
But even when they talking basketball, they can be talking. They can be talking.
Genuine, authentic thing ain't 100%.
But listen, look, they can be talking sports about LeBron, then they'll be like, oh, he can lose the finals, and they'll say, oh, he got a wife and 3 kids, he's never cheated on his wife. What does that have to do with anything? We just talking about sports. But if you're gonna say political stuff, you got to back it up and hold your word on it, right?
I understand. I don't understand where you went with that, but okay. Come here, please. You understand.
Hey, I'm a LeBron fan, so I ain't gonna be on his side with this one, man. I don't know what you talking about, man.
When Stephen A has a disclaimer. Whenever Stephen A makes a statement about LeBron, he has to put a disclaimer at the bottom of the screen.
He don't have to. He does that for fun. He doesn't have to. He does it for fun.
Why? Because the community, every time you say something about LeBron, you can say he did something wrong, but he ain't never cheated on his wife. Nigga, I ain't never cheated on my wife. Like, what does that mean? Like, that's a standard to set. You know what I'm saying? To be like, oh man, he take care of his kids.
That's the LeBron James subject. If you ain't gonna keep your mouth straight.
I mean, but I'm saying, but they try to act like he the standard of all black men. So, all right, if you do that, then hold it up though.
He ain't. First of all, there is no one person that's the standard of all of anything.
Like Jay-Z.
There is no one standard of anything for anything.
Like even Jay-Z,
nobody.
Jay-Z talking about we done with kneeling. Speak for yourself. You know.
Right. First of all, we was done with kneeling, and then Jacob Blake got killed. Rashard Brooks got killed. Like so it was still killings. So he gonna hijack that man's message See, you don't say nothing about that because you like Jay-Z because he got money. And Jay-Z just stay out the way of the political
shut up.
stuff. And that's fine. See, exactly. That's why I said he stay out the way of the political stuff.
Need to shut up too.
But
Exactly.
But Jay-Z do be talking
Other
behind
people
closed
just
doors.
shut
He don't talk publicly, but he does talk behind closed doors. That's neither here nor there. But for him to hijack, say what?
I don't hear it. Sports Center don't play it like they play when they, like I told you.
But Jay-Z don't play sports, Jason.
Jay-Z does anything. He goes on the world news, HLN, CNN.
No, it does not.
If Kim K does something, go to CNN.
No, it don't, man. That's crazy, man. That man is crazy.
I have my man. Y'all must be out of.
Y'all do not be on Sports Center. That is not the real thing.
Beyonce, man.
Yeah.
Beyonce, Jay-Z now. Beyonce and her daughter, yeah, maybe.
But we ain't been able to go to no games, so you ain't seen them at no games and nothing. Like, if that's the case, that's the only time. Like, you'll be like, they'd be like, Jay-Z was courtside at saw LeBron or some shit like that. Man, that's my fault. I edit that out. But no, but it's so I don't know, man. I don't think that there is no one standard for anything. Like, nobody. Some people can have bars. Like, you can look to that person and be like, okay, that's dope. I like what they doing. But ain't no one standard for anything because there are so many multiple ways to do the same thing. There are multiple ways to write a book. There are multiple ways to write a cup. There are multiple ways to make a computer. So that means nobody is the standard for making cups or computers or books because there are multiple ways to do them.
So that's what the problem in the Black community is. We ain't got no standards to try to reach. So who are we chasing?
What you mean? There are
success.
That's the point.
What's success? What's success? Every time I talk to people, everybody got their different meanings of success. They be coming
because everybody's version
about money all the time. What is it? Money or what is success? Money?
I mean, it can be money.
Go ahead, Kimmy.
I said it can be money. It's just depending on your mentality, what you reaching, like what you reaching for, what's your goals, what motivates you, what drives you.
But every day you wake up and brush your teeth, are you doing it to go get some money?
No, I'm doing it to make sure my breath is fresh.
But I'm saying after that, when you ready to go
out into this world, that was great, Camille.
When you go out into this world, are you going to go get the money or are you going to go get some likes or something?
I am going to look for the opportunity that could put me in a better position. That's when I wake up. That's what I strive to do. Go look for another opportunity that's going to put me in a better situation. That's what success is to me.
Right, and what success is to me is when I wake up, I go do what's important to me.
And from a woman's point of view, can I ask?
Whatever that entails,
Jason,
whatever that entails,
whatever
that entails. I'm not what I ain't finna do. I'm not a run of the mill type of dude. I'm not finna chase $1 every day of my life because you can't take it with you. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not finna do that. That's not a thing. Listen, I'm not finna chase $1 every day.
Listen, let me bring it home for you, Jason.
This is not what I'm doing.
Listen, let me bring it home for you. Seriously though, seriously. I understand what you're saying, right?
I know what you're saying.
But look, I always use this as an example. Everybody's version of success is different. Like, think about this. If somebody wants to own a coffee shop, they can own a coffee shop, but then it might be you might want a Starbucks. You might want a conglomerate. They might be happy. Success to them might be their coffee shop, and they good. To you, it might be like, all they got is that little one coffee shop because you got a Starbucks. Your success is not measured to nobody else's success.
And as far
your
as
success is your version of what you think success is.
As far as likes, I've been Facebook free and Instagram free for 6 months. You understand what I'm trying to tell you? As far as likes, I'm trying. There's a whole thing about that. Why I would love to get it too. Why people need to weed themselves off of that. But it's what I'm saying. But it's something else about that. But again, likes, that ain't what I'm chasing. Money.
Yo.
As a version of success, everybody's not striving to go to that light. Like, that's like, so just because those are your values, like there are people that seek money. 73 million people voted for somebody because they sought money. Like, that's most of the people that voted for Trump were not racist. That's just impossible to believe that 73 million people were racist. But
I
they
can
were
believe it.
motivated by taxes. They were motivated by money, and that because that's their version of success, and that's
I think
fine.
everybody missing what I'm saying. What motivates us for success, for us to, you know what I'm saying? Like you just said, like they hold everybody. Y'all know me. I studied that whole Trump game. Why? Because of that money.
Turner, what's the craziest question is that's one of the craziest questions that's ever gonna be presented, because we don't know what motivates us. We don't know what strives us. We can't make a blanket statement what motivates black people, because we can't get them to stop killing each other. You know what I'm saying? So how can we get them something about motivating it? Well, we can't get them to stop killing each other. Same as every other race kill every other race too. It's just not highlighted.
Can I add something on top of that?
It ain't an influx on Mexicans killing white people. It ain't an influx on Mexicans killing Indians. You know what I'm saying? Every race kill every race. But we just get highlighted the most.
All right, let's take the word killing out. Let's take the word killing out and replace it with educate. So by the time we do get some educated, black people don't walk up.
It ain't one thing that's gonna fix that. It's not one bullet that's gonna fix that.
It takes education.
Did you say education?
Let me finish what I'm saying. Let me finish that.
No, I am. That's why
when say for us in the black community, when we have education, we learn something. We don't be eager to take it and give it to our people. Like for example, I'm gonna use it for example. Me and her connected on Forex, and we was like, "Hey, look, hey, I learned this. I took this up. You took this up. Let's put our head together. Let's make some money." Okay, man. Do y'all know I used to push her in a stroller? So if I can bridge the gap between me. I know we got like a 20-year age difference, because I was there when she was born, and now she's an adult now. And I'm like, hey man, look, no, I understood this. I learned how to do this. I've invested that. Why shouldn't I be going ahead and getting this information that I got and be pushing on to the next generation, which is closer to me?
Yes. I mean, listen. I don't disagree with nothing y'all saying. I got a lot to say, but I want Camille to get up in there. Don't be the silent assassin up in there.
I mean, I agree. It's just, black people, we don't have no education. Even if I'm telling you, I'm in the business right now. I'm telling black folks that you can make millions of dollars through this market, and they don't believe it. Like, I don't know why, they just don't believe it. But I mean, you can put it right in front of them. It's up to them whether they want to choose to learn it or not. You know what I'm saying? It's their decision. Like, we can't help that. If they gonna learn it, they gonna learn it. They ain't saying it. What'd you say?
Can I say something to y'all? This is now. This might hurt a little bit. Again, this is tough talk brought to you by WDRB Media. Your boy C4, the voice of the people. Your boy
Low Life, learning other ways of living in a false vibe.
This might hurt a little bit, but we are almost conditioned to think that money's supposed to come fast or not at all. This is what I mean. The reason why you can't get, because we had a show, the first show we did, I said that from age 16 to the age of 19 years old, I think entry-level jobs should be restaurant jobs and things like that for young kids. The reason why I think that's the case is because it teaches them how to earn their own money. It teaches them how to be reliable and dependable when they come to work. It teaches them self-discipline and different things like that. It can get them a couple of tools so that their next job, that they will build work ethic. The problem with that is that Jordans cost $220. And if you work at McDonald's, you're gonna get one check that's gonna be for $220.
Let me add something on that.
Wait a minute. So the problem is that education is falling off because they see the fast track money, like the money that comes fast and comes often is gonna be way quicker than it's gonna be somewhere. They like, man, school ain't finna get me nothing. School ain't finna do nothing for me in the immediate. And if you can't do it for them in the immediate, this Generation Z, if you can't do it for them right now, they don't even care. They only care about right now. They only care about how to get it right now. And they ain't listening to no old dude, no old head. They calling me Unc. I hate that. But it's okay.
I hate that.
How can we get mad at her generation when our old uneducated ass got her startup job? Hold on. How your mama gonna come to you tell my son, you need to go get a job? You got my job. So until we start learning until we start adjusting that and calling that out, I'm going to the Dollar Tree. Hold on. Why am I going to the Dollar Tree dealing with a woman that's 45 years old and she making $10 an hour, acting like she the president?
Hey,
shouldn't that be the job that she have right now to start her career into her path to get going?
This is what I'm saying. You barking up the wrong tree.
No, it's not. No, it's not, because it's all circling right back around to money.
You're right. You listen what I'm saying. You can't, again, we not gonna get over the hump looking down on people doing what they do. You know what I'm saying? We not
they
gonna
get down on their kids in the next generation.
No.
We some old haters. Y'all do know that now. Y'all do know we some old haters now, right? Us three. We some old haters now.
Y'all three.
You feel me? Like you 21?
Yeah, I'm 21.
You feel me? You 21? We old haters now.
I'm down with the old head stuff, okay?
Yeah, I'm down with the old heads too.
But listen, you gotta listen though, Daytona, to what she just said. She telling people they can make millions through their marketing and they still ain't listening. She talking to people her age. Still, they not listening.
I'm talking to people my age, and guess what? They don't do it either.
Hold on, listen what I'm saying. But hold on, what I'm trying to say. Now, again, we're just too far gone as a people. We are the only people they wanted to take from their mind, their mentality. They wanted to take all of that. Everybody else, they've been enslaved, but not like us. You understand what I'm saying? They made sure they made a good project with us. You know what I'm saying? They did a good thing with us. Now, they made sure of that. Now, what I'm saying is that we can't get nowhere by looking down on those people. What we can do is get what we need to do and move on, like right now, what we need to do now. You know what I'm saying? I can't tell you what my mama and my daddy didn't teach me and didn't give me. You know what I'm saying?
I got no money.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I can't go through life thinking about and looking down on them because they do got their job. I can't do that.
But then again, like I said, we keep coming at third generation. Okay, this is what I'm saying. 1 + 1 = 2, bro. How do we think that she's gonna pay her rent of $750 if the $10 hour job is not available?
Okay, let me ask you a question. Listen, I think
she should have got a cheaper apartment and got Section 8 then, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I think
not Section 8 gonna come out of now. People like say I'm a small business owner. My taxes finna go up. Who knows? Depend, you know what I'm saying? We don't know how the economic structure is, right? But just saying that. So the more people that hold on, let me say that. Let me say this. The more people that everybody just be figuring, it's like, you know what, I just go on Section 8 and write this out. Or I just figure you write this out. Man, you setting yourself back.
Because you something cheaper than her means. Cheaper than what she needs in her price range.
I think
that's what
y'all are old. Do y'all know how much a house costs nowadays, bro? I'm in real estate. You know how much it costs to rent a house now?
You need to get one, bro. You can't get there until you need to get one, until you're in a position to get one. You can't just go out there and just open one.
How much is rent?
You know what I'm saying? You got to be in a position to get one.
Yeah, how much?
The iPhones and the iWatches.
Like $800 a month.
Okay, $800 a month, right? If you worked at the Dollar Tree, 40 hours, $10 an hour, that's $800. All right, and that's 2 weeks. Now you got taxes, you got this, you got that. Like, but okay, and she's 21. If she gonna be struggling working at the Dollar Tree, how the hell your old ass 45 working at the Dollar Tree talking about something you making?
You need to get another job. But listen,
so you gonna get another one of her people job? So you gonna get another one of the next generation job? So now you gonna get 2 21-year-old jobs. So now you gonna take 2 21-year-old jobs.
No. Listen, what you can do is just go get on her website and listen to her then.
But I'm saying, y'all, everybody old haters, I've been training.
Go back to school, get on her website, or go get another job.
Listen what I'm saying. I understand what she's saying, but y'all ain't listen to what I'm saying. For example, I've been doing Forex. Are either one of y'all signed up? So if we homeboys, and I tell y'all, how many times I done said, hey, I got digital money, this. Nobody have ever come to me and said, hey, Jay, log me in on what the hell you doing, and let's try to. You
never came to me and said that neither.
I posted on Facebook. I post my numbers on Facebook.
Got Facebook.
I talked to your brother about it, so he should be he should be involved, and then now he should be bringing you on.
Okay, listen. Can I get in here for a minute? Y'all going off the rails, number one.
No, it's not. It's all a circle, bro.
Time out. Let me get up in here for a second.
It's a circle. Like that.
Time out.
You know that move on top.
At the end of the day, I'm gonna get a bunch of people to you and her website, and I'm gonna be first. You understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Right. And so, and I think that's the point, Jason. Like, to me, the most important point to make is that if we have a situation, right? We got 2 hours. We got 2 hours, and we got a problem. We can start, and we got a problem we need to solve in 2 hours. We can spend an hour and 30 minutes talking about the problem, or we can spend an hour and 30 minutes talking about the solution. You can talk. We know what the problem is. Y'all just point them out. Point them out ain't talking about no solutions. Point them out ain't saying how do we fix it. Point it out ain't saying what do we do. Point them out ain't. It's just keep saying it. First of all, and I take exception to the.
I'm finna keep it 100. Y'all see that $62 right there?
Nope, I can't see it.
Yeah, you got that.
The light in the way.
Let me say this. Let me say this real quick. When we say educate,
you don't say nothing.
Hold on, let me say it. I hit her on a text message, right? Me and her chopped it up. She said, look, I said, man, look, I be trading late night. I don't sleep. I don't get tired. She said, man, I'm gonna hit you up. I said, all right, when I get my trades, I always screenshot them, send them to her, vice versa. She put me on one of these trades. One night, what I made? $70.
Mm-hmm.
So what you mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? That's just like off of a communication. So now I can be able to get that and be like, all right, look, pass it on to you. As I'm gaining other people's information, I pass it on. Now we got a whole community of us that's making this digital currency money. Now we can put our money together and we can support each other and move the tribe along.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Goes back to money.
But
okay, it's not. It's not only money, man. Money is the starter. What you gonna do with the money though?
That's why educators doesn't know what to do with it. Got real estate.
No.
The investor ticket is a real ticket.
The investor ticket is a real ticket. But again,
I got
no. Listen what I'm saying. Listen what I'm trying to tell y'all. We can't keep talking about black people and still being damn selfish. You understand what I'm saying? We're talking about the uplifting people, but yet you want to be selfish. What you gonna do with the money?
I did though. When we came up in our household, any of us ever, hold on, let me ask y'all this. I'm gonna be very quick. When we was coming up, did any of us know how much our bills was in our house?
We so self-oriented with our wealth. That's why we can't get ahead.
What I'm saying, if I didn't know it was $15 to survive, I don't know that it costs $25 to survive.
Oh no, what I'm saying, no. I'm talking about the Lil Waynes, the Jay-Z, all these people of the world. It ain't no way. There is no way we should still be this far behind as a people because they haven't taught anybody or brought anything along. You know what I'm saying?
Now I got to get up here. You're right.
Now, you get what I'm saying? Everybody, make your money, bro.
But wait a minute.
What you gonna do? Keep talking about the people.
Jason,
you know what I'm saying?
Now, listen, wait a minute. You know this is true. I'm gonna tell you, Camille. Maybe you can sign off on this. Low, I think all y'all can understand this. You know what? One of my biggest problems with us truly is what y'all talk about is absolutely on the money. The problem is that it's a lot of us that don't want people to be where we are.
Right, it's self-will.
You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people that don't want you. They want to look down on you and say, "I got it.
You need to go get it,
dude." And you know, it's more of those people.
A lot of people in our community. A lot of people in our community. They want you to go. They want you to go try it, and if it work, come pick me up, and then let's ride. Man, by the time I done did that, I'm finna charge you. I ain't the only person taking the risk.
They want you to go through the struggle. But I'm not talking about that at all. First of all,
those people, I went through the struggle, right? I did the struggle, right?
Man, y'all know damn well it's people that go get exclusive stuff so that they can be exclusive.
Period.
Now, what are we talking about?
Listen to your boy. I did the same thing when I went and bought these books, these training courses, these same things. I went and bought. Hold on. I went and bought. That's exclusive. That's exclusive. So if you start making that just as exclusive as these Jordans, this jacket, then you can move yourself forward. So when I learned my stuff, hold on, but guess what? When I learned my stuff, when I got my exclusive stuff, you know what I did? I passed it to my next man.
But that's the laziness of us, though. We don't really be wanting to do like the necessary work and research to proceed to a necessary destination.
Listen to me. We are not famous, bruh. They're not gonna listen to you just off of you. Yeah. You're not famous. You need
money.
to move the needle nowadays. I'm just saying nowadays. Now
I'm selfish. Listen to me.
With that. Listen, you know what I'm talking about.
I can
admit.
You know what I'm talking about. I'm selfish. I go get my money and I go back to my house. I can sit up there and teach till I'm blue in the face, but then you just said I ain't famous. So why would I sit up there and y'all please get some money? You ain't gonna do it.
Income. Look at the income level.
Oh, I thought he was from.
Please look at the income level. How we've been at the bottom of that thing for years and years to come. You know what I'm saying? Let's look at the income level. That means it's a lot of self-wealth going on. That means there's a lot of self-wealth.
What you mean by self-wealth? What you mean by self-wealth?
Self-wealth is I got it, you need to go get it.
But if I got it and I tell you how to go get it and you choose not to go get it,
hold on.
That's on you.
In the words of Scarface, what did he say? I guess we got to make our broke niggas rich then, huh?
But see, so
now hold on. Now in that instance, he ain't saying I went out and tried to sell crack and got famous. Y'all need to go do it. No, I went out and sell crack for the benefit of my neighborhood. I'm already hurting my neighborhood with the crack. I might as well do something good for them.
Okay, for example, you just said you'd be the first person to sign up to her program, right? Do you know it's like what about 5-10 steps just to get the live account going? So first of all, before we even get to the fact of her giving you the knowledge to make the money or me giving you the knowledge to make the money, we have to open you up a live account. So I gotta write an ebook to be like 5 steps to open up a live account. Now it's a book. Or you don't nobody like to read a book. So now you gonna want me to go open up an account for you. Give me $30, I'll open an account for you. Like, I don't want to pay you $30. Go like, all right, now just go. You see what I'm saying? So now we went right back around the whole place.
You can't help those people. Get your mind off them people.
But these are the people that you're talking about to go get the hood and to go get the assistance and to go get this. These are the same people you talking about to go get stuff.
But you got your mind stuck on negative people though. Go find the positive people to help.
Listen, everybody's in competition. When you start getting into this money stuff for real, if I got 10 grand, you gonna try to prove to me that you got 11,000. That's just how the game go.
The point I just made. That wasn't the point I just made. That wasn't the point I just made.
Okay, but this is what I'm saying. How are we gonna get past that? Okay, for example, if we try to start a business,
like you.
Ain't nobody finna come when we start a business together. I say, hey, put all your money on the table and let me know how much money you got. Ain't nobody gonna say that. Oh man, I got some money. Oh man, I can. Man, say the amount that you got. Oh, I think I can do it. Man, this is our problem. We don't know how much money it take to live. We don't know how much money it take to get something started. We don't know how much money it take to keep ourselves happy.
So you know what I'm saying? You sitting there, you keep telling me how uneducated people are, how ignorant it is. When you think they're gonna catch up and how you think they're gonna get caught up in it? This is why
I linked up with him to get a podcast to get people, because I don't personally care. I got my people like her. She the only person I know that reached. I was like, all right, big bro, let's run with it. All right, let's go. Have I at 3:00 in the morning, would I hit you up and be like, hey, look, this is what I got?
This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. You like the person that don't vote but want something to change.
Oh, I don't want anything. I know that money gonna change whatever. It's gonna make you whatever.
Look, money ain't nothing, bro. Money is not nothing. I'm keep trying to tell you. You're dead and gone. It's nothing.
Trump was just in office. Trump was in office, and a lot of y'all black people.
The world made it what it is. The world made it what it is. Now you chasing it.
Trump was just in office for 4 years.
They took religion out of school. We went down from there. You hear me?
Everybody was disappointed. It don't matter who was in office.
You ain't chasing God no more. You chasing money. You ain't chasing God no more at all. You just chasing money.
I'm chasing a generation so I can make sure my kids don't go through the same dumb shit that I had to go through.
Agreed.
That's what I'm chasing. So if I got to cash off everything,
they still gonna get pulled over and searched. That's inevitable.
Hey, at least they be living in a big enough house, have enough money to get themselves out their jam.
They can live in a better neighborhood where it might not happen.
All that is fine. But that's fine and fine and fine. What's after that?
Well, I'm saying is, I mean,
what's after that? That's what we doing this for.
Why are we?
That's what we doing this for. We have money.
I don't help myself with ways out when y'all be talking.
Yeah,
what are we doing after this though?
Y'all do not help myself with ways out.
What are we doing after this?
And I'm telling you.
You know what now I say? What now I say? But on belly. Everybody got dough. What are we doing after this?
Y'all tripping, Joe. Y'all tripping. I'm gonna say this to you. And again, this might be counter to your point and counter to your point. but no disrespect to either one of y'all.
They
right?
been had though.
Wait a minute. Listen. See, because I think
You
that
playing catch up. We got
listen.
money like out our ass, but we
Dude.
playing catch up.
dude,
Man, get
Dude.
out of here, man.
dude,
What's catch up? What's
tripping.
catch
Y'all,
up?
both
Keeping up with the Joneses.
of y'all tripping, man. Look,
Who is the
Both of
Joneses?
y'all tripping.
The
Listen.
white folks, nigga, the white folks.
What is
Bruh.
y'all talking about?
What do you mean like the white
Yeah,
folks?
what are they talking about? Get on them. What are they talking about, man?
Hold up.
They got money.
Hold up,
They
hold
been know what it's like to live like you
First
like.
this whole
Okay, you
conversation,
just
I told y'all when y'all look at white people, y'all automatically piece of sex. Didn't y'all say the pinnacle of success is living next to white people? I've been living next to white people in neighborhood for a decade.
I don't say that. I don't say that.
Y'all just you get the Joneses. Who's the Joneses? I don't even know who the Joneses is, nor do I compare myself to the Joneses because I don't know them.
Listen, you know what I'm saying, bro.
I think the Jeffersons.
You know what I'm saying? Is they've been had paper for longer than you ever had it, bro. So don't act like that's all I'm trying to say.
So I'm saying, why did they have paper?
You're not getting it.
Why did they have paper? What education did they have to keep the paper?
When we do get money, we act like this and shit.
How did they get the money?
It ain't too many of us that get money that don't act fucking crazy. That's what I'm saying.
First of all, y'all going off the rails.
How did
Let
they
me say
get the
one
money?
thing.
Y'all going off the rails.
Everybody be quiet. Hold up. Let me say one thing. Everybody be fucking quiet.
You just cursed on the podcast.
I did. I apologize.
You know,
I'm gonna edit it out. 3542. I'm writing it down.
I curse
3542.
a lot too.
But Jason, you guys like 3 times. I got like 3 at 12.
But after that, I was done.
No, that was earlier. After that, you have been on your best behavior since then. I appreciate it. Good looking out. Good looking out.
You brought it out of me.
Good looking out. But listen, can I just say something to y'all? See, like, Camille, maybe you can help me out, right?
That's why we brought her on here. She the neutral mind. That's my guess.
No, I understand. She's gonna be my guest too. But listen,
Right.
listen, y'all tripping for this reason and this reason only, right? Ain't nobody obligated to do nothing for you, to give you nothing, to teach you nothing,
That's
to
false.
ask you nothing. Wait a minute. Let me finish. What I'm saying is that you're right. Jason, I believe that you're more right than Lo is for that reason. Like, if I want to see my people, like, everybody that's our people are not for our people. They're for themselves. So it's okay that they be that way because they don't have no obligation to our people. Right. So if their objective is to get money and their value of success is them having money and they go seek money, they are well within their rights to do that. Yes. And they don't have to teach nobody nothing and to give nobody nothing. If they choose to do that, it's because they chose to do that. Like for me, like religion for some people is a crutch. Because a lot of things that they do or choose to do or don't do is based kind of solely on that. If I'm not a religious person, then why do I want to help my people? Why do I care? Why should it matter to me about what anybody doing? I'm here on earth. I'm just here to live. No, what I'm saying is helping your people is not a religious thing.
Side note, on every dollar bill, in God we trust on it.
But yeah.
Yeah, you took it out of school. Yeah, you took that out of school. Right. Yeah, you took that out of school.
But we don't. But don't nobody have. But look, it's more people that don't believe in the God now than there has ever been. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people, they kind of be coming out like for real because they learning new stuff. But whatever. All I'm telling y'all is that again, man, we have to be more solutions oriented, man. I hear what both of y'all saying, but y'all, wait a minute, but y'all are like,
you out for yourself, though.
No.
Solutions out for yourself.
But the only reason we haven't.
Watch this. If we ain't trained and teach not one other person on this earth is us people, it should be our own kids.
Right. That's fair.
That's fair.
So
That's fair.
If I ain't got nothing to teach my kids, hold on. If I ain't got nothing to teach my kids, do I let my kids go somewhere else and get the education?
If you don't know how to get it, then yes.
But that's a lot of pride. It sounds so cliche. That sounds cliche. It takes a lot of pride to let another person teach your kids something and to make them be better off than you are. Come on.
Dude, if you don't know how to plumb, then he got to do it. You ain't no plumber.
That's when you got to start going back to parents.
It'll make you feel bad that you don't know about plumbing.
So
because you had to send them to somebody else to learn about plumbing.
now parents are crabs, so they hold them down. They're holding them down more than they.
How was they supposed to learn what he talking about?
Jason, you know what? Jason, you need to stop that, dude. For real, you need to stop that. You don't know how to listen, dude. You are the worst listener of anybody that I know. You do not listen.
But what I'm saying, y'all act like y'all want to learn something, but then, like I said, people don't want to listen. Hey,
no.
Anybody on this on this Zoom call, and anybody else on this Zoom call, hire their kids and pay their kids a salary.
What that got to do with what we just was talking about?
Education. It's education.
No, I said, if you said you feel bad if you got to send your kids somewhere else to learn something. I'm only answering that question.
So I learned it, so I don't have to send my kids and I can teach them.
Do you know? So you know how to? In this whole apartment building, you can fix the plumbing in this whole apartment building.
Through Grind City Home Buyers, I could. Go next question.
That's not how could
next question. Next question.
How could you?
Next question. Grind City Home Buyers. You want to see it on the back?
No. How could you?
That ain't the answer.
That is not the answer.
Like Trump, nigga. That sound like a Trump answer.
That's not an answer, dude.
I'm not following
you don't know everything. You can't teach your kids everything they want to know. That's ridiculous. And to say that you feel bad, you got to send them somewhere else to learn it, it's extra ridiculous.
I will learn the general knowledge of it, and I will pay somebody.
Right?
I will learn the general knowledge and pay somebody.
You don't want to teach no damn body. That's the only thing I was arguing at first.
Okay. Listen, how you say I don't want to teach nobody? Tell me somebody ever learned something from me. On 2 LLCs, digital currency, got this. Name me out of our group. Name somebody that learned something from me or did one of the same thing. Nobody.
You say what?
I follow. Look, for example, I use y'all brother. You know what I'm saying? Charles, his nonprofit organization. I follow him on some of his business stuff. So that's what I'm saying. I can follow somebody, but have anybody ever followed me? No, because they look at me like you're the dummy, Jay. So you don't know how to do this, or you don't know how to do that.
How do you know how people look at you?
Why I don't care. I post it out.
You brought it up. No, you mean you don't care? You brought it up.
I post it. I show it for your consumption. If you don't get it, I don't care.
I mean, I don't know about the posting and consumption part because everybody ain't on social media like that, man. Okay. I mean,
I'm saying, if you see I'm on my entrepreneur stuff, that means you got my phone number. You can text me and say, "Hey, bro, put me on when you be doing on."
Right.
If I sold dope, you'll pick the phone up and be like, "Hey, boy, plug me in." Done that.
I don't disagree with what you said. All I'm telling you is that
answer that question then. When I was out there doing the role, why it was so easy for people to pick up the phone and call me to get pounds or whatever it takes. But then now that I can read or I can use a book to get some money, nobody want to pick the same phone up and tell me to do that.
Because you was dealing with dope boys. What you think? They went to school? That what you saying? That what you telling me?
You know, in the dope world, everything is 1 + 1 = 2 plus profit margin. You don't make that much profit margin in the dope world. I make more profit margin doing what I do now than in the dope world.
How about you answer your own question then? You know the people you was selling the pounds and shit too.
But it wasn't even that. First of all, again, it's what I said earlier. People want the fast money, not the slow money, dude.
But it don't be fast money. It's the only money that we was taught. It's the only money that we was taught. It's from coming out of kindergarten. Man, my homeboys from kindergarten, 3rd grade, so crack. So you think that my same homeboy, he know him Haitian. You think I can go to Haitian at 40 years old and be like, "Hey, bro, let me put you on some Forex."
What? Who sold dope at kindergarten? That's crazy.
Haitian in Bama.
So this is what I'm saying. You mean you went from selling dope to reading and flipping houses. You don't think you need to change your target audience?
My target audience upstairs call my kids. My target audience, my kids. Self-preservation is rule number 1. Did people forget that?
Hey, this has been incredibly entertaining.
Did the world forget that self-preservation, rule number 1 is self-preservation?
Yes, rule number 1.
All right, so if I die tomorrow, if I done set my kids up, how you gonna be laying in your casket knowing your kids messed up, hungry, starving, left out in the cold, and that's food though?
You get confused. You keep bringing your kids, but you want to teach the dope boys too. You want them to call you about it. I'm confused.
I started this whole thing. Y'all said I didn't care about the dope, but I don't care about teaching nobody. That's why I help. That's why I jumped in on the podcast. That's why I got a person like Cam and bring them in.
About the care, I ain't saying about the care, because I wouldn't have known about it if you wouldn't have said it. You get what I'm saying? I ain't talking about the care. I'm just talking about what you just said. I don't know if you care or not. I'm just talking about what you just said.
What did I say?
You said when you were selling pounds, you couldn't get nobody to call you. Now, when you read a book, you can't get nobody to call. I mean, you can't. You get everybody to call when you selling pounds. But when you got to read a book, you can't get nobody to call. And that's what I'm saying.
You know why? You know why? Because when they look me in the face, they automatically see criminal or something. But when you look that white man in the face, you see success. If I can do that same job that white man can do, y'all won't look at it like that.
They feel like you can do it, right? Right?
It's evolving.
But listen what I'm saying. Listen what I'm saying.
Who are you referring to?
That's because they were selling dope with you the whole time. That's why they feel
I had to sell dope because there wasn't nobody else around me educated to teach me something else other than to sell dope.
But you
gotta understand what they looking at.
They only experience with you was selling dope. So when you go into some new stuff, they don't know if they should be able to do that. They don't know if you good at that.
If I make money with you selling dope, shouldn't I be able to make the same kind of money with you doing something legal? You would think that, wouldn't you?
Oh, that don't mean that, bro.
You can think, dude.
This is the disconnect right here. What I'm talking about.
So you telling me me and you sold dope. Hold on. So you telling me and you sold dope all this time, right? We sold dope hold on. Me and you sold dope all this time. Now I say, give me $10,000. I'm going to invest in stocks.
You should have $10,000 by now.
No, I tell you to give me $10,000 to invest in stocks.
All right, what?
Did I know what I'm doing in stocks? And all we did was sold dope.
You got proof, right? Your bank account.
That's all it takes.
Your bank account is your proof.
Come on, man. You get out of here.
Look, hey Cam, when you talking forex, right? I'm talking to Cam. Cam, question for my lady. When you talking forex, right? How easy was it to get me to convince me when you're able to go to your account, go to your numbers, spin your phone around and say 1 + 1 = 2. 1 - 1 = 0. You know how easy it is to convince me that you either know what you're doing or not know what you're doing by just showing me your numbers.
Your results. Yeah, definitely. If you show the results, it's easier. I mean, it's proof.
You was everybody now. You was everybody. Everybody got your mind. Everybody is you.
If you mean like as far as like showing your results,
boys, dude,
everybody is you.
They dope boys. You gonna just come to them and say, "Hey, I know y'all. I know we sell crack with y'all.
You can't show your results when you're selling dope. This is the problem. This is the problem I'm talking about. Nigga out here selling all this stuff right here and have no 1 + 1 = 2. How much money did you make? Oh no, I just made. What are you selling dope for?
I'm talking about your audience that you said you sold dope with. I'm saying that everybody is not going to be interested in getting into something
or have the belief in you
that they may not be convinced. They might need to see your work a little bit more.
They might need to see the work a little bit more.
They might need to take a trial offer. They
you
might
think you just gonna flip?
I keep driving to my white neighborhood. I keep going to my white neighborhood, keep my kids and they, whatever they want to do, and I just keep it moving. I don't care.
Right. I understand that.
This is why I was willing to invest into a podcast, because some of my views and some of the stuff, it eventually will come around when the right white man come to y'all and say, this is what to do. I promise you, when the right white man come and say, hey, all y'all niggas go to Forex, you know what all y'all gonna do?
Go to Forex.
I don't need, that's what I'm saying.
You ain't even told me.
How? Look, you just said you just learned that I did it today. So now day 1 of 1. Now hold on. By day 1 of 5, and you ain't heard nothing from me, that's when you can chastise me and say something. So now our goal is to get you a live account, tell you how much money to put in it, and now how hard would it be to put him in that call group to me and you in? There ain't number 2 of us in it.
Yeah, easy.
So it's like now I got to screenshot my call, send to you. She screenshot that. Everybody making money.
So don't think this is gonna be the last you heard of it. You know what I'm saying?
And if it is, I'm a cap on you next time we on this.
Right. So I'm gonna show you that I ain't one of them dumb niggas you were talking about. You
know what gonna also add into it? When you show everybody that you was able to get off of social media, clear your head up to gain this kind of knowledge to move forward. Because this right here was clouding up so many people's head to get to that money.
So many people here.
I hate this thing.
Everybody think they're important now.
Hey,
everybody think they're important.
To be honest,
everybody.
Can I just say, for the record, I think y'all do need y'all own show.
Yeah, it'd be like Ren and Stimpy.
No. Hey, you know what? Jason, I already got the plug and everything. I'm a visionary on this one. I swear to God. Y'all need your own show. it should be, and it's gonna have a setup like a wrestling ring, like a boxing ring.
Hey, you gotta think about it. Me and him always been running for decades, always from when I was
Decades.
Right. It's gonna be some. I'm trying to tell you, Joe don't get thrown in this whole show.
No. He always got that. He like, I promise you, like Skip Bayless. He always got that outlandish point. He don't really believe. He just want to run it by you. Real quick. I think
remember I was saying.
Rise out. Right. You know.
Listen, remember I was in drug rehab, right? And I would come to the studio after the rehab class and coming up with the information about what drugs were doing for your body.
It was one paragraph.
Hey man, that's what I'm saying. The information, you know what y'all did with the information? Y'all folded it up and put trees in.
With trees in. Yeah. You're right. Oh, you're right.
I had the information. I tried to give it. Nobody wanted.
Listen to what what our grind was. What our eye was on. What was our
eye on back in the day? Then there you go. This will help Cam from.
Just keep coming up with ideas and music, and not doing nothing to them. Just keep coming up with music.
No business behind.
The whole time though, I was all about the money.
Yeah, it wasn't no business behind it. We were just on the grind trying to come up with this and that and that.
Hey, Camille, this you know what? You want to hear something funny? So off the rails with my show. I didn't get to talk about none of the stuff.
None of the questions, man. None of them.
Not all with one topic. You know.
They went off. I'm talking. I took time to write this stuff down. Like I did it myself.
I already got my questions. I already sent them to Cam. So next time, I already got my questions to my audience.
Did you? You know what?
I got my question too, though.
Okay,
I still got the same questions I was going.
But I appreciate y'all joining us. This is gonna be probably the most hilarious show that I've ever.
Yeah,
had.
definitely. Y'all too, Low and Jason. Low and Jason.
I'm gonna let y'all know, man. I did this podcast with no pants on.
Say what? Did you just shoot me?
No, you didn't.
I said, oh no, I might have did this podcast with no pants on.
Hey,
you're stupid.
I got a don't ask, don't tell policy. I'm just
Hey, in our house, we have a motto. We try to see how much money you can make before you put pants on.
Man, do y'all know somebody won that $1 billion in Michigan?
I know. I
Michigan?
In Michigan. You went to sleep and woke up, you got $1 billion.
I thought it was me because I bought 3 tickets the night before.
I bought one myself.
Like that's crazy, man. And somebody won the $800 million one too. Like that's
man, I jumped down here in Mississippi. That motherfucker got up.
They said you can get a lump sum of $753 million.
Yeah, that's it. And that's after they take all their taxes out and everything. Get yours, because I want all of mine.
That's the other thing. Taxes, man.
You can't give it to nobody. You can't leave it to nobody. So just give me all mine at one lump sum.
See, that's why y'all needed Trump in office, man. If y'all had that money, man. You know what I'm saying, man? He had them tax breaks.
Anybody listening? Anybody listening? How he said Trump in office?
Hey,
You breaking up, Jason. We can't hear you.
My Trumpy shirt. I got a whole Trump collection of stuff in a Chester.
He said a Chester. Oh boy!
You know what? That's the mic drop. That's done with y'all. Hey, this has been your boy C4, the voice of the people.
Your boy Low Life, learning other ways and living in the positive.
Man, I want to thank my guest Jason Turner, the man with the burner, and always trying to learn. And lady Camille, man, I appreciate you joining us, man.
Yeah, definitely.
Keep it. So back to you with my Kanye West moments. Hey.
Oh my goodness.
Talking about slavery and state of mind, man. What you talking about, man? It was a struggle.
Why y'all don't like Kanye?
What?
Y'all from Chicago. Why y'all don't like Kanye?
No. Well, you know why.
It's off the record.
Look, I don't care if it was on the record. You hear me?
Okay. What you don't like Kanye? I like old Kanye. I don't like new Kanye.
I like Kanye when he was with Mos Def. That's the Kanye I like.
I think I ain't saying it to be disrespectful, but I think Kanye kind of stopped caring about life for real when his mom passed away.
Yeah, I think it did too. And then
I think his mom, like, because he didn't go off the rails until his mom passed away.
That's what he
like. He was
unglued,
kind of, he was like mostly for the.
What makes him go off the rail though? What you mean by he went off the rail?
Dude, you can't see, like him and Kyrie Irving can't be saying like the earth is flat and slavery was like a choice and stuff like that. Like, look, you know.
Hold on, what's it not? Can me interject on the slavery was a choice?
Go ahead. This should be fun. This should be.
What was the other choice?
And tread lightly now.
Yes, no. What was the other choice? You either be a slave or
with employment, right?
No. You could be a slave or what's the other choice?
Yeah, what?
I'm free, I think.
Nigga, you dead. Nigga, you dead. You can be a slave or die, nigga. Ain't no other choice.
I'm saying, I'm talking about today, 2021. You know, it's still slaves, right?
In 2021.
No,
though.
we're not talking about 2021.
I'm talking about right now.
He said slavery was a choice back then.
I'm talking about slavery today. So all right, we out of his way. Okay. I'm talking about. I said my Kanye West moment. My Kanye West moment is what y'all view is on slavery with employment in that mind frame. That's a choice to be like, I'd rather go work for Massa and make sure he good and make sure, but I ain't got nothing to take home to my kids. And if I steal this hamburger and ask him, hey boss, can I get a hamburger to take to my kids? I'm gonna fire your ass. Like what's y'all take on that?
I think that people that encourage their kids to work for 40 years for a job and then get a pension, I think that's stupid. You know, I think that because I think that you should always push somebody to want to do for themselves and eventually have for themselves.
But
now, whether they choose to do whether they choose, no, I don't think that somebody should go, like, I'm not for that 40 years at a job, like I ain't going nowhere. I just love being here. I'm not ever for that. And I'm not for nobody being for that. I think that's ridiculous. I always think that you're supposed to be having more than one way to make money. So
the IRS said I can give my kids $12,500 a year for employment. So if I do that all the way up until they grown, and then by the time they leave my house, do you think they're finna go work a job when they making $25,000? They're like, Dad been giving me half of that my whole life.
Why would they?
But that's education though.
It depends on what they. First of all, they might still want to go be a teacher because they want to teach.
My baby still want to work at
I'm not asking you what your baby said, Jason. I'm saying that somebody might still have an idea of what they want to do, what they like.
And I agree.
The money they got set up for.
Talk to her about that. We talk. My oldest, she want to be an artist. I know you going. I know you ain't finna make no money doing no art. But if I got you set up in my corporations and trust funds, and I got all your life together, your credit score and all that, you can go do art. You can do that, but guess what? Your bills and stuff gonna still be paid.
Okay.
You saying that to say what?
Okay. All right. I don't have a retort for that because I told you, you are like literally like you're the worst listener that I've ever encountered.
I'm all ears. Nobody have no answers. You're not answering any questions. You answered the question you want to answer, not the question. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like for example, for me, I keep bringing up my kid because I have a real life, so I have to use that as my stepping stool. So if I'm saying I don't know nobody else, I don't know too many other people that I've been around that actually hired their own kids, right?
I do. I know a few.
Okay, so if you knew it, shouldn't you have taught me this a long time ago?
No, these are recent people in my life.
Okay, so I'm one of the recent people then. So you can add me to your list of people that you know that hired their kids, and you can tell other people about me.
I'm finna get off this radio. I'm finna go watch football. Y'all gave me a headache. I'm finna smoke me some weed.
This gonna happen if y'all ever had me. Look, I'm your co-host.
I know. Listen, I expected as much. I swear I did. I expected as much. I'm trying to tell you, it's like bringing Dennis Rodman to the show.
Hey,
you don't never know.
Hey, Cam, I called this man early this morning listening to Dolph. Hey.
Right. He called me at like 9 o'clock. Too much.
Well, I'm an hour behind him.
It's 8:30. Like what?
He don't run out of energy, man. He don't run out of energy. He just always on go.
I can't run out of
time of the day.
I can't run out of energy, but I can run out of money though.
Hey, did you record this situation? You gonna send it to me, right? Focus, man. Focus.
Oh, this gonna be in there.
Hey, did you record, Jason?
Yeah, I'm still recording right now.
Okay. Well, send it to me. I'm gonna chop it up. Hey, y'all have an amazing day. Camille, thank you.
You too.
Hey, what North Carolina you in? North Carolina you in?
I'm in Elizabeth City, North Carolina, but right now I'm in Raleigh. I'm in Raleigh right now.
I love Raleigh, boy. Raleigh. I got some friends in Raleigh.
Shout out.
Friend of mine,
Yeah.
on the- on like
Me and
a
my
little
team
mini-
working.
Working.
All let's do for it. Blueface affiliation.
Tell everybody what's up, man.
What's going on?
What's up?
That's a lot of black people in there.
You know this thing the whole time?
Hey, nah, I was in the room. I was back there in the room. They out here though.
That would have been cool. That would have been dope.
Yeah, put them on. Put them on real quick.
What you mean put them on?
I have a good day, man.
Y'all can hear him?
Hey, black people.
All right, they can hear y'all now.
Hey, black people. Ain't nobody got $20 like
Y'all can hear me?
what y'all doing?
What you said?
I said, what y'all got? A black business meeting?
I can't hear y'all.
My phone is
Say it again. All right, say it again.
I said, y'all having what, a business meeting over there?
Yeah, it's Forex.
Oh, okay.
We had a retreat.
Oh, y'all had okay. See, that's what I'm saying. You supposed to have them on here dealing with them food.
I ain't know. It's my first time. Y'all ain't tell me I can bring the whole team on here.
Oh, I ain't know you still was on there. My bad. I disrespected y'all every time y'all turn y'all back.
What?
And I was like, I ain't know that they was in there doing a Forex retreat. So look, low, what low it?
Low quiet.
Low.
Yeah.
You got all your questions. She on a retreat right now with a whole bunch of people that do Forex. So what questions you got?
What is Forex? That's one.
All right, hold on.
Let me answer your question. Educate on this. Forex is an exchange portal in which you can exchange.
Hey, these my uplines. These they brought me into the business. Talking.
Hey, what's up? How are you?
What it
They
do?
got questions.
Hey,
Low. Ask your questions.
What is Forex?
it's the foreign exchange market. So, like, you ever been to the airport and you had a currency exchange place where you switch your money out if you're going out of the country? Yeah, that's all we do. We trade on the rate of currency. So pretty much currency only goes up and down. So we're either buying it or we're selling it. That's all you can do. And the way you come up with what you're going to do, it takes indicators. You got to look at the history of the chart. You know, you have to learn how to trade. But we have 7-figure traders and mentors who teach us how to trade. And then they also send us out signals. So we literally send you what to buy, what to sell, and what two numbers to plug in, and you make money. It takes like 5 to 10 seconds to plug in the signal.
Testimony for y'all. I made $70 the other night talking to Cam. And my whole thing is with this podcast is to bring y'all on. And I'm not a talker. I'm a very quiet person. So now I got a avenue that y'all could come on here and speak to people. We can get y'all name out, numbers up, content out, stuff like that, and help my people out.
Definitely.
I'm into Forex. I've been doing it a year and a half.
Exactly. Like our stats are crazy. We was 7-1 last week. The week before that, 14-2. The week before that, 13-3. We don't lose. Like we don't lose. Like our HFX record was 9-0 last week. Like we literally almost had a perfect week. We had one loss last week because we got so many great educators that really take the skill serious and they teach us and they send us great signals and we send out great signals. So you know, it's like just a win-win like culture. Like
so that's where the old people like me come in at, where we can put the money in and get your lot size bigger. You know,
and make money.
Which is in y'all 20s, that's more important than me telling you go get a job. If I can go put $1,500 in your account and now you can up your lot size and move the money, it's easy for you to shoot me my 15 back with no and keep it going. Because guess what? When you start really making your money, you can come back and bless me when I'm old. So
Exactly.
Olive branches and still.
How do I actually get in?
It's 1:30
Send me the
to
link.
join. She sent you the link to join. We with a company called Epic, and they provide everything, but we put you on everything. We make sure you set up with your accounts. But she sent you the link because we are Forex and we do multi-level marketing too. You don't have to do the multi-level marketing side, but you can get paid residually. I make $2,000 a month getting paid residually. And my mentor, he's 20. He makes $20K a month getting paid residually, not including trading. So you get paid to put people on as well onto an opportunity that's making them money. But that side's optional. But she would pretty much just send you a link to get started. You would pay the $134. We'll get you set up with your accounts, make sure everything verified. We got basic trainings, make sure you know how to plug in the signal, how to work the app, what chats to look at, and we have calls all throughout the day, and also one-on-one mentorship. Like you can call us anytime, we can get on Zoom anytime. You know, we constant help. So
from my point of view, I don't want y'all to be like doing the pyramid scheme because I'm a hustler and I've been doing this for 20 years. But what I do is I teach y'all how to get y'all stuff organized as a group and as a team to monetize it. So now, like I got with Cam, I'm working with her on this ebook. Y'all hear me? Am I freezing? I froze up. I'm freezing.
I ain't gonna say it over the call.
Okay, I'm back. But I was telling her about doing the ebook. So like the 5 steps to get somebody started with Forex.
mm-hmm.
We can say make an ebook, $5. Your goal, sell to 1,000 units. That's $500,000. Now that's different than a pyramid scheme, and because now you ownership and you have more series to come after that one book. So that's one of my things I wanted to work with her on was to I got so much stuff going on, but that's one of the things I know how to do, but I don't want.
You say pyramid scheme.
Yeah,
why you say pyramid scheme? Where you get that from?
No, not saying. When I say pyramid scheme, there are a lot of pyramid schemes. Not saying that's a pyramid scheme, but I'm saying like, but being up something and not having to be up under nobody, that's a pyramid scheme. So me pushing you off of your.
But that's what this skill come in from. So like with this business, that's why when people like, you know, some people come in there like it's a pyramid scheme. You making money from your phone. You don't have to deal. You don't have to deal to make money, you know? But here you can outrank. Like I outrank, huh?
I was just my bad, but scheme is not a bad.
Like, yeah. Oh, you know, it's a negative connotation. But over here, like we tell people, you can't. In a pyramid scheme, you pretty much can't get above the person above you. Like, it's not gonna happen. Here, I outranked the person that brought me in. Bryce Thompson, his brother brought him in. He made $750K a month. His brother made $250K a month. He's under his brother, making more than him. Like, you can't do that in the scheme. You can't just jump up levels ahead of somebody above you. And then the fact that it's optional. You don't got to do the building side, but it's extra money there. So, you know, it's easy money both ways, because if you know you want to market, you want to tell people about it, you want to get your people rich, you want to put people on, you can still make money from it, because at the end of the day, knowledge ain't free. You know, knowledge ain't gonna be free. What I'm saying. The more people you put on and actually help make money, you gonna make money.
I'm all about cutting the middleman as much as possible, so y'all can get all the capital, nobody in your pockets.
Exactly.
The man right now.
Hello, you got some more questions?
Definitely. It's the easiest thing I made.
Yeah, I'm trying to link up. What are you talking about?
135, get up.
Yeah, she gonna send you.
I'm gonna send you the link.
Gonna send you the link. Now don't say that because we on camera and stuff now, and then don't feel like the link and ignore us and stuff now. Like we trying to get you making money this week.
Cam gonna tell you this whole conversation about me capping about education and people not wanting to get education. So he gonna do it.
Yeah, because I'm finna get on him with the Grind City Home thing. So it ain't just no talk. I ain't never been no talk person.
I got you. I like it. But we definitely gonna be happy to have you on the team, and definitely like happy to educate more people about it, because it's been helping so many people. So we trying to keep it moving. Impact millions. That's the goal.
Okay.
Millions.
Make some millions.
Knowledge is powers.
Right.
Y'all sell food?
A lot of people don't know about it.
What else y'all sell over there?
What we sell?
We don't sell nothing.
We'll sell, what products we offer? We got HFX. I don't know if you heard of that. Money in Minutes. They about to do drop shipping, sports betting, and e-commerce. They're adding that to our company as well. So, and tax credit. Credit help. We already got that. So it's a lot of different stuff you get and had the opportunity to learn about Robinhood. Like they have educators on all that coming in so that people can, if they want to sports bet, we're going to show you how to sports bet. If you want to do this, we're going to show you how to do it. You want to just do Forex, we're going to show you how to do Forex. But you have that different avenues.
Man, y'all the
What
voice.
it takes, 7 screens.
Y'all the voice of the people, man. Y'all gotta put y'all voice out there, man. Y'all can't just be making all this knowledge and stuff and holding it to yourself.
Call, man. Put the plug.
Oh no, I ain't got no problem speaking.
That's on the podcast
You
right
got no
now.
problem speaking.
That's how
at
y'all
all.
old like us and don't give up information. The old haters like us.
Nah, we trying to make sure everybody get it. Everybody got to, cause.
Not for real.
Hey, can you send me the link as well?
I got
Send me the link as well. I want.
I make sure I send it.
Send me the link.
Send me the link. That's all we want to hear. 2021. Send me the link.
Send me the link.
I'm gonna send you the link though.
All right.
Where you went at? Where you went at? You just disappeared on us.
Oh no, I was letting y'all handle the business. I was listening. I was standing
All
right.
right.
No, he wasn't listening. Look, that's how education happens. You got one person that'll get it, and the other person ain't gonna tell the other person, and then the other person gonna like that in his Bentley and leave the other person sitting on the side of the road.
You created a whole story that ain't about nothing.
Had a Bentley too. Did you hear the car in your future?
Wasn't that cup for real?
I had got a tooth pulled, man. I had popped the lower tab, so.
I don't want to listen. I don't want no part of that. But hey, thank y'all very much. Yeah, please send me the link.
Hey,
All right, I'm gonna send both y'all the link.
Thank y'all.
Yeah. Thank y'all. Have a good night.
Y'all too.
Jason, send me the link. And send me this phone call. Bill, it was a pleasure.
What other question? Y'all got any questions for me?
Yeah, have you been drinking? What drugs are you on? Boy,
Is the podcast over?
Boy, you was extra spicy today, Joe.
This every day, man. Look, I wasn't even spicy today, man. Look, this was censored. This was censored.
For some real nigga shit, man.
Y'all went crazy today.
Man.
So, hold on, Lo, what you say? Say that again, Lo.
Real nigga shit, I'm trying to get me a house niggas here, man. I really don't.
Bro, listen to me, man. I know I'm slow when I talk, but listen, this Forex thing, I took up this Forex thing called Swag Academy. I have the info still. This is what I'm saying about black education. I'm not against sending y'all the login. I just got to learn how to make sure it ain't gonna kick me out and nothing like that. But if you can go in, read it yourself. I've already passed all the tests. I've already done all the quizzes. If you can go ahead and come in and log in with that, well, you'll learn everything. And then after that, like I said, I can send you some YouTube videos, take some time, watch some YouTube videos, just get, like you said, understand what you're finna invest into. From saying hips,
So you don't have to be
indicators, when people start talking about the alligator, all this stuff like that, like how stuff move, you know what I'm saying? You'll have a sense of it. So what I'm doing is, and that's what I'm talking about with the ebook, is to make it how I learned it, make it real simple. Like I got it in charts. I can send you some of the stuff and some of the people that I follow to make it real simple. Now after that, you pay somebody for your indicators and your signal calls. So now you can kind of follow it, but you know you ain't got enough time to sit up there and follow it all day, like strenuously be in your phone. That's when you got people like their company, they constantly in their phone and they can send you the indicators and the signals and say, hey, this is finna ready to drop, this is finna ready to go up, put these numbers in, this finna hit. Now they're gonna send you another one to say, all right, you've hit $100. Do you want to, you should stop right now. You gonna be me and be greedy.
And stay in it. Yep.
But
the key to this business is listening. You always got to listen. If you know what I'm saying, just jump in this business and do what you want to do, you're going to fail. You're not going to succeed.
I called you that next morning and said at 5 o'clock that morning, I said, hey man, I'm stop thinking for myself, man. I'm done.
Yeah. The product that they put out is going to work. Our signal's going to hit. You just got to listen to us. When we tell you to get in, you get in. When we tell you to close it, you close it. Like, you just got to listen. That's it. You don't know what you're doing anyway, so you might as well should be listening to us.
Right.
So like I said, you just want to have a general understanding of it. You want to know how to put the numbers in to make sure you put the point at the right place, trading the right thing, make sure your time is at the right thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Some of the small stuff, but
the only question I got though for real, the only real question I got is kind of two-part question, because you know, is it too good to be true? It is not a waste of my time, right?
It's too good to be true, and it's not a waste of your time. Let me tell you, all these people out here do Forex. Hey, y'all, is Forex a waste of y'all time? Or is it too good to be true?
Too good to be true.
Everybody out here trade. Everybody out here. Hey, how old are you? How old are you? How old are you? How old are you?
23.
Like, everybody out here trading, we making money.
I'm happy.
We making money. You say you want to buy you a house, we can get that for you next year. Whenever you want to buy, whenever. Like, everybody out here making money. I'm 21 years old. I've been in this company for 3 weeks.
This is other part of the question. Now is that when you get the money, how do you start buying homes? So when I got into the real estate business, man, why you gonna buy a 30-year mortgage, but then you don't actually start paying, you ain't paying off, start paying toward the principal until year 12. So now I got into the game now with Grind City Home Buys. I'm able to show you, like, bro, you can almost go in there and customize your own home. It would be cheaper for you to be like, hey, bro, let me find you a big mansion, bust out this wall. You won't, you know what I'm saying? Make it exactly how you want to, versus you going into a neighborhood that you feel like the white people's success, and then they only go hit you with an HOA charge, homeowner association charge, which add on to the problem of you not having the home what you really want. So it's like, really, it behooves you to go into whatever neighborhood or something like that, and then you contact a person like me and be like, hey, Jay, I want to stay in this zip code. So, you know what I'm saying? You'll shoot me the zip code where you want to stay at. Now I start researching, go into the tax assessors and try to see where places they got tax liens. They got different things, items on their property. Now we can try to get that price down on them. Now you can make money in Forex. You can make your money with this. You know what I'm saying?
Man, listen. Send her my number. Send you call me and the whole nine. I promise you, bro. We finna talk tomorrow.
Right, we don't have to do a podcast.
All right.
We do like a Zoom call. Just regular call.
But I can tell it ain't a waste of time because the enthusiasm on her face. You know. I like that. So,
I mean, for me, I've been doing it for like a year and a half, probably 2 years. But off and on though. So when I first did it, I put $175 into an account, just playing around, just win, lose, or draw. And man, I was turning around. But my goal was I wanted to buy dinner for my family once a day, well, 3 times a week off of that money. So that's just $30. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to try to make $90 a week. So you know what I'm saying? Like that was just you starting out small. But then as you start growing, you start realizing like it's different pip levels and lot size and stuff like that. So like I said, the trade I did with her the other night, that was my first time hitting over $50. I didn't hit close to 50, but that was my first time ever hitting. I think we hit like $68, $70. That was my first time ever hitting up in that level. So I know what they talking about. It's for real.
I'm with it.
All right, before my phone down, y'all, I'm gonna say goodbye.
All right.
Send me the Zoom call. We gonna talk again.
Get off that Android.
All right.
Get off that cheap Android.
Don't leave the link.
Don't be disrespectful.
Send me the link. Send me the link.
Get some XR. Get some virtual reality.
I got a virtual reality for you. All right.
I'm gonna tell iHeartMedia about that.
Whatever.
I'm snitching. I'm gonna screenshot that. Don't worry.
All right. You a duke. Bye.
Bye, man.
All right. Hey.
I don't know how to. What the heck?